So as you can see, I've started stocking up my pasta sauce again, and that's what we're doing right now. Hey friends, family, and homesteaders. I hope this finds everyone doing well. I'm Nikki with Ruby Homestead. Frankie is off to work and the little ones are sleeping. I'm going to try and get some stuff done. I'm working on stocking up our canned goods again. I just made jam for the first time. I think it turned out pretty good. We went and bought peaches and it's peach jam. I didn't realize how sweet it was gonna be though. But anyway, it is what it is, and that's what we've got. Yesterday I also went ahead and cut up almost all of our peaches. We got a big box. It was about 42 pounds. These are what's left. They will need worked up soon. I will probably leave a couple of them regular till we can snack on them. But I froze some for pies and cobblers, that's the word I'm looking for. And so today, right now, I'm going to work on tomato sauce. We're having tomatoes come in and ripe and whatnot about every day to every other day. So as you can see, I've started stocking up my pasta sauce again, and that's what we're doing right now. Alright, so I have tomatoes washed up. I have my water boiling to peel the skins. I have the Cucina Pro up and ready to go. I will link a video to show how to set this up. But you've got your little pusher thing here. I already screwed it in, but you've got this little wheel. As you turn the handle, it goes in, it crushes everything. Your skins and seeds come out this way, and your juice comes out this way. There's a little metal strainer right here. You put it in here, and then I'm going to get a bowl or a pot to put right here. Now I'm expecting to have quite a bit, so I have a larger pot over here, and then I gotta grab a strainer to strain the water off as I go, because it makes it so much faster. Okay, let's get started. I have a mix of tomatoes in here. There's Romas, and then there's slicers. There's even a Cherokee or two. Okay, so after it's boiled for a minute, you will see the skin start to come off right there. They kind of break. So a slotted spoon works better for this, but I can't find it right now. Okay. I have a strainer over there. So I'm just gonna drop those in there. Most people take the cores out. I don't, because this thing does it for you. Now I'm going to kind of break this. Now as you break these, the extra juice is going to come out. I'm going to let that drain while I work on the next set, and that will speed up the process. Any of the extra water you can get out, the faster it's going to be to cook it down. Okay. That's drained for a few minutes. So now I'm going to go ahead and run it through. This tends to get really messy, so I'm going to put an apron on. I just got these shirts and I don't feel like staining them yet. My Ruby Homestead apron is in the washing machine. we have seen lots of tomatoes lately. So it's definitely getting a workout. We put up chickens and rabbits all week last week. That was a job. And then I went straight into making pasta sauce. Like I said yesterday, I did peaches. Okra is starting to come in. I got to get those worked up today. There's not a lot, but it'll go away from you real quick. We're not going to have a whole lot of green beans this year. That might be a blessing in disguise. I have a almost 2-year-old and a 7-week-old. And as you can imagine, they take up a lot of my time. So I'm going to cut my time down again. We're making pasta sauce. I'm going to use this mesh strainer over my pot. All I'm going to do is pour this into the mesh strainer. Okay, so see here. And as you can see, that's pretty much all water. You're going to have a little bit of pulp in there. But what's draining there is all water. Okay. So then I'm going to run this back through. I'm going to probably drain off some of that water. You see all that water? I'm going to go ahead and get that out of there. I'm going to pour it back through. Okay, so I poured the pulp back through. I will do that a couple times. Otherwise, you are missing a lot of the meat. I'll probably get about another pan out of just the pulp. Now, sometimes I do end up having seeds get left in there, but the seeds don't really bother me. I mean, if it had a lot, it would, but it doesn't. Oh, it's still dripping. To kind of limit the mess on my counter, I will actually scoop that out. And there. That's all from running the pulp back through a couple times. I'm just going to pour it right in there. I probably should have emptied that first, but it'll be okay. Now when this is done draining, we'll take this whole thing and I'm going to put it in this large pot over here. Now, so I'm afraid my littlest one, Odin, is about to lose patience with Mama. He's over there kicking his little swing, and that means I'm hungry nap. Maybe he can hang in there just a few more minutes. This is the last of the first sink, and I have the second sink full of tomatoes washed and started in the boiling water. Let's see how far he'll let me get without getting too upset. It is actually about almost 9:30 and Troy is still asleep. I'm probably going to regret that later, but for now I need him to be. It was so cute the other day. I was doing this and Frankie decided to jump in and help me. So Troy jumped in and helped, and it was the cutest thing. Now also, once I'm done with this pulp, I have a bucket down here on the floor that I'm just dumping it in, and the chickens love it. And my time is out. Troy is awake. There's Odin. Hi, baby. Good morning, sunshine. You feel better after you went back to bed? Can you say hi? Say hi. Maybe not. Somebody had to help. Nope, nope, not these. Keep cranking. Baby, these aren't ready. Keep cranking. Alright, so in a perfect world, I would go ahead and cook the pasta sauce down, add all my seasoning in it while I'm cooking, and go ahead and put it in the canner. However, somebody's getting upset, and somebody needs to get out of my sink. So, I'm going to cover this to make sure nothing gets in it, take care of my children, and then I got to feed the animals, and then we'll come back to this, okay? Okay, so everybody is down for a nap. I am going to uncover the pasta sauce. This is really thin. It's a really thin pot, so I'm going to move it into this one that's really thick. This is a much thicker pot than this one. So it won't burn once I get it rolling boil. I gotta wash this out real quick, and then I'll start that. Alright, quick before I start, there's some water puddled up right here. I'm gonna just carefully skim that, and that will help cut down on my cook time. See how watery that is? So just real. Splashes all over. I'm not a fan of that, but I don't know what to do about it. So, long story short, I washed out my jars. I have hot water sitting in them because you do not want to put a cold food or hot food in a cold jar, or cold jars into a hot canner. I have my pasta sauce over here boiling. I added a bunch of stuff to them. I've got pepper, salt, thyme, lemon juice, garlic powder. I put some minced garlic in it. I put my own recipe of pepper in it. Ground oregano, and basil was empty, but I'm pretty sure that's what was in this one. So another reason that you want to get it to boil is so you can skim off this crummy looking stuff. I'm going to turn it down just a hair. So just skim off this foamy stuff. Doesn't have to get it all, just as much as you can. Okay, so I've got the canner out. This is an electric pressure cooker. I love this thing. I would not trade it for the world. Now when you're canning, no matter what kind of canner you have a, I don't know what this is called, I can't think of it right now. But you've got a little tray that has holes in it that allows the water to boil up and to keep your jars off the bottom. Now I have some water in here. I may end up adding more water. This is hot water. I may end up adding more water depending on how far it comes up on my jars. But we'll get there when we get there. Okay, so both the munchkins are up. Odin is fed. I have a movie on for Troy, so if you hear that in the background, he's watching Aladdin. We've got our pasta sauce boiled down. Nice and thick. Wouldn't hurt if it was a little thicker, but it'll be okay. So I am going to, I just dumped the hot water out of these 2 jars. Put this little guy right here, and I'm just going to fill my jars up. Rinse my lids off. Okay, so I'm going to finish putting them in my canner and get the show on the road. Okay, so there is a little bit of sauce left. Probably about a ladle full. Not enough for another jar, not even a pint. However, I'm not going to throw that away. I'm actually going to make meatloaf tonight, and I'm going to put that in it instead of the ketchup. So I ended up with 4 quarts, a little less than I was hoping for, but, you know, whatever. You always want to fill the empty space with a jar that has water in it. Hot water, again. I'm going to actually pour some more water in my canner. I want the water to come up a couple inches on the side of the jar, probably about right here. Fill up this jar again, at least enough to weigh it down. And this extra jar in here just keeps them from knocking over. Okay, so we're going to put our lid on. Make sure the little jiggler thingy is even. I'll take it off of warm, and I'm going to do pasta sauce. I tend to find myself falling on 30 minutes for like almost everything. We're going to let it go with that. Alright, thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye, y'all. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Did you help? Did you help? Say bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Hmm.